Fat Jams.
Oh, look what I have in the background. My cheeseburger.
Oh, your head cheeseburger.
I've spent way too much time on that site trying not to give away all my information. I haven't ordered anything yet, but I have a pretty sizable shopping cart.
After last week's live stream, I have introduced these guys to Temu.
Yes, that's right.
So
I immediately forgot about it. Thank God. Because I would have like a bunch of rubber balls, like testicles hanging all over the background.
I'm afraid to go on there. I'd probably
be all dicks.
Yeah.
Dicks.
Dicks all day.
Corn cob
love
penises.
me some dicks.
Yep.
They are hilarious.
Aren't they, though?
Always hilarious. An unexpected dick.
Yes.
Yeah, my cart's pretty full of junk. I haven't bought yet. So
nice.
Oh my God. Yeah, they already have all your info, Dale. It's too late.
Yeah, it's too late. They got you. Sending meth heads over your house.
Look at that thing. This is what I really want.
Is that in your cart?
What is that for?
My cart. I have no
what
idea
is
what
it?
Is it a manatee? A relaxing manatee?
A big, giant, spongy, squeeze, green head fish, dumb head fish fidget toy for adult. Is what it says.
Fucking China, baby.
That's a hell of an SEO title there.
Probably one of those crazy.
It comes in two sizes, large and small.
Probably one of those.
Those are my two favorite sizes.
Yokai, Japanese yokai, one of those crazy demons.
Oh, it's a yokai. It does look like a yokai, yeah.
It looks like it could be one of those.
Or it's like an alternate universe.
Or the Chinese version. Yeah, look at that. It looks like a yokai of some sort.
Now
I would have that.
One.
Yeah. Like I want to. How many colors do they come in?
All of them.
Green is that's a great color. I love it.
Hey, look at the.
Yeah.
It's got nipples.
Beautiful.
Yo, good.
It's beautiful.
I have a frog statue that I bought from there that has a butt crack.
Yeah.
So
know, it's got to poop from somewhere.
So you're all welcome for introducing you to this website. Yes, now I'm definitely gonna get that. What's it called? Let me put it in my cart real quick.
It's a dumbhead with two of the words in it.
Yeah, dumbhead, something dumbhead.
Dumbhead is what I heard.
Relaxing.
Big giant spongy.
No, I put green dumbhead, and it's a gorilla themed decompression pinch music toy. Green head monster,
gorilla?
fish sculpture, sand vent, statue, funny dumb fish vent artifact.
Huh.
Artifact. We found this in a cave.
Yeah.
This outdates the goddess of Willendorf. The fucking, we're gonna call it fish dumb monster dumbhead fish face outrageous gorilla nose happy time fun stress toy.
And it's bought.
There's
purchased.
Look at them all. Now there's all the gorilla colors. They got.
Look at this. What's going on here? Is what I.
That is when a dog.
That's called the trumpet gorilla. I'm looking at it right now.
Time for the gorilla to go see.
Somebody's grabbing their trumpet.
A doctor.
Yeah, I mean that's it.
I'm telling you, this is great for like art pieces, and it's gonna just my whole house is just gonna be Temu pretty soon. So
this is really scary. I can't go on this site.
They'll also own your house and your mortgage.
Yeah, the Chinese already.
It all started with a hamburger, a hamburger that I put on my head after last week's live stream, and it just went downhill from there.
See if Temu has a power grid the size of Texas for sale.
Yeah,
you can save Texas.
Yeah.
Or just for your house.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Personal power grid.
It's gonna be a dumbhead power grid.
$8.
Dumbhead power grid artifact.
Dumbhead fish gorilla
artifact
power grid.
Is that a power grid? Look at it.
Power grids right there.
I got one.
Look at it. You gotta hook up your house.
Yeah, get that.
Artifact.
You need it.
Yeah, so
they found that somewhere.
Upstairs.
A whole stash of them. An ancient warehouse from Mesopotamia.
It's like somebody had an AI like go write a e-commerce site, but like
that's great. That's great.
Yeah. Dumbhead artifact.
It got me. I've spent way too much time on this site. And I
God.
bought nothing so far, so
That's probably good.
we'll see.
As a man who really does love to window shop via the internet, it is going to be a problem if I ever do go there. I'm glad I forgot immediately last week.
Yeah.
I really am glad.
Well, for the moment, there's still time.
We'll get back to it. I'm sure.
All right then.
My
Well,
80-something-year-old
anyway.
parents have had the COVID all week. That new
Oh,
one.
nice. How's that going?
My mom
Hey,
just got out of the hospital.
Oh, yikes, man. That's a bad one. What the hell is that? That's racist, I think.
That's dumb
I know
head,
what it is.
nail, ears, duck.
If you look up Snoop Dogg, they have a Snoop Dogg little statue that I bought, and then they have like Ice Cube.
Snoop is probably not making a dime for that, and he wouldn't appreciate you buying that.
And
you should go put
what's
money
the
in.
one that died? I don't remember his name.
So many.
Jesus.
There's so many of them. Biggie
The
Smalls.
rapper.
Tupac.
Yeah, Biggie Smalls. He's
Oh.
he's on there with the little statuette. So that's like
Is
I
it
said, this is gonna
authorized?
be like my art collection. I'm gonna have my cheeseburger, and then followed by my frog with the butthole, and then
Butthole frog.
Remember that time I was just talking about my parents having COVID?
No, I forgot already.
I'm sorry, Christy, that your frog butthole tamer is more important than the health of my elderly parents.
He started it.
Yeah.
He started.
Sorry.
He interrupted with a picture
I
of
did.
something.
It's it
We don't know
is
what it
a creative, funny toilet man plush toy doll, high quality gift for kids' friends. It's what
Artifact.
that is.
For kids' friends,
Mhm.
not your kid.
Toilet man. It says. I
That
don't know.
belongs.
Anyway,
in the
sorry.
toilet.
Your
Maybe
parents are sick.
But now
Well, your
we're
parents
done.
are in the hospital.
We're
You were
done.
just-
Yeah, I'm not following up toilet head man. Thank you.
I hope
really
they're
hard.
okay. Should I send them
Very
the toilet
much.
head man for their
Yes,
Yes.
they send them
quarantine?
too. They have
Thoughts,
they have-
prayers,
yeah,
and toilet head man.
Toilet head man.
Real big
They'll be like, "What is this? It
What
gave
the
us
hell?
more COVID."
It's horrifying, is what it is.
Everybody on my Christmas list is getting Temu gifts this year. So if you get a frog
Cool.
butthole,
I can't
in the
wait
mail,
to get my
it's
gift
from me.
from you.
Is there a FARC Secret Santa program?
There is actually. Yeah.
Sponsored
There
by
is.
Temu.
Yeah.
There is. I don't know if it's sponsored by Temu, but it ought to be.
Must
it is
can't
this year.
Can't be over $10. Must come from Temu.
Yeah. That's redundant.
This is brilliant. I love it.
I mean, it's a good field to play on if you're going to do a big kind of thing. You know?
It really
Yeah.
is.
Oh, you can always count on Farkers to debate the science of things.
About your,
They're talking
what's
about
a
frogs'
love
asses.
item? I need to know what
First
a
of
love
all,
item is.
I believe doesn't a frog have a cloaca? Doesn't.
I
have
don't know. It has a
ass,
butt. That's
does
all I
it?
know.
Like it doesn't have balls. There's no frog.
It's downstairs.
balls.
I
It's
don't
just-
Frog
know.
balls?
It just
Frog balls.
shits out
I love the fact that
spermazoa
182.
like a bird out of its cloaca.
Not me, man.
I love the fact that 182 remembers that every year I buy my father-in-law something extremely inappropriate for Christmas.
There it is. Yes.
So,
What did you get last year?
it was ball wash.
Oh, right. Good.
Yeah.
Inappropriate? Or
And
not
why
so
and why is that? Why do you get him
Because
something
it's
inappropriate?
because it's funny.
Does it make him uncomfortable?
No,
Oh,
Well,
it does not.
How many times a year do you think he furiously grinds one out thinking about you, thinking about getting him that gift?
I asked him if he
It's
got
going
it.
to
and I
be
think
more
my
than 12,
mother-in-law
Christine. It's
stole
gonna be
his
more
ball
than once a
wash.
Yeah,
I don't know.
because he's probably jerking with it too much. God damn it, Harold! We're getting
doesn't
that
come out.
ball wash out of
Yeah.
here!
you will come out of the bathroom.
Our son didn't love that woman so much, I'd murder her.
Yeah, they're still debating on whether butts are watertight or not.
I don't know how we got on this topic, but
The
I
same
feel
way we
like,
always do.
I feel like there's news to be read.
There is
Totally
news here
not-
now. We
there
better
is not news
start.
when there's dumb,
Meanwhile.
toilet head
Yeah.
man.
Oh, don't worry. I got plenty. There's more stupid where that came from. Don't worry. Here, let's go to the things that are almost.
Oh
important.
no,
Yeah.
a missing F-35 jet was flying inverted before the crash, eyewitnesses say.
That's fun. You know what?
Wait.
Yeah, but in its last moments, that jet had some fun.
Explain
autopilot.
inverted, because I feel like inverted is inside
Yeah.
out.
It's upside
Yeah, I
down.
know. I thought so too. I thought it was like it was
But
inside.
it was
out.
flying upside down.
Right. It was upside down. Yeah. So
It
backstory
was
on
doing
this.
all kinds of tricks near that beach. It was doing
was
loop-de-loops and all kinds of shit.
It was going nuts.
Yeah, it was looking like it was having a ball.
This is actually like there are a few subjects that Farkers just kind of go nuts over, and over the years, like they just keep on coming up over and over again. And this is one of them. How bad the F-35 jet has been. It's just been the litany for the last 10 years of crap not working, and it may be continuing. At any rate, so the Navy or the Marines, I forget which. Somebody will correct me on this. I don't know where it is. Lost one of these over the weekend. They were flying over South Carolina. Pilot had to eject. They have not said why. We'll get to that in a minute. And then apparently it flew all over the goddamn place and crashed somewhere, and they didn't know where it was because they didn't put an air tag on it or something.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So
I have an air tag on my luggage. Why would you not have one on an F-35?
Stalkers put them on people's vehicles. Why? How can you not put one there?
Yeah, I guess they weren't expecting to lose it, or they thought if they did, it would be easy to find. It actually took a couple days. Because so friends of mine were asking me, like, how the hell is it, like, how they've not found this yet? It's like, well, have you been to Charleston, South Carolina? Like, the city's okay, but then you get out of there. Yeah, it's a swamp. Like, there's not a lot of people live out there.
And those swamp people have probably already stripped that thing down to its nothing.
I haven't kept up on this story. Did they find the pilot? Was there a pilot?
Yeah, he got an Uber back to the base or something.
He parachuted down to a local Hardee's and was having
I wonder if you can Uber a pickup truck and then put the whole ejector seat in the back and ride back, ride facing backwards, like, yay, I lost the plane.
I saved this part.
Uber XL.
I got what came with
Uber
me.
strike team.
Yeah, so
oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, I was gonna say I saw a video of an eyewitness of this thing, and the guy was like super animated. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah, I did. I couldn't tell if that was real or not, but he was like, here's like, here's what it sounded like. It was like,
he went,
yeah, that's the small town. Here's their shot to get on the news. They're gonna make it fucking. Everybody wants to be a meme when they go on the news now.
I was gonna pull that video, but I couldn't tell if it was real or not, so I was like, just in case.
It's
funny. It might be real though.
Whether it is or not, it's just somebody doing it up for the news camera because this is their shot to become a meme.
So they NBC managed to locate a couple who lived nearby, and they said that it flew over inverted is the word they used. So I guess they had to go with it, which I assume means upside down. But they said it was about 100 feet off the ground when it went over.
You like if there was a pilot in there, you could see the person.
Yeah,
hi.
Yeah, like, hey, what's going on? Like 100 feet, it's pretty low for a fighter jet. Actually,
too low.
Yeah, way too low.
Purple potties.
What's that?
Are those purple porta potties?
Oh, let's see.
Those are probably their trash.
Government issue.
Trash day.
Yes, they are.
Oh, hey, those are little Wallies. Look at the little Wally robots. They're gonna go.
Yeah, Wally got Wally out here.
Yeah, we gotta find the F-35.
So anyway, it was inverted. Apparently, it flew quite a ways. And in fact, I found a really cool article that I'm not going to use on the history of planes that people ejected out of that flew over 500 miles or more. The one of note was apparently in 1989, somebody ejected out of a MiG fighter jet over, it was either Poland or Hungary, and that thing flew all the way to Belgium during the Cold War.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh
my God!
World War III.
We almost all died because of that.
We have a loose jet crossing international airspace borders all over the place, guys.
And not responding to hails either. I mean, you can imagine what that probably looked like.
Yeah, that's what happens
when you don't put the parking brake on, those things just roll out.
Did Elon Musk build these things?
Maybe.
Nice.
Well,
are they Tesla products, these things?
The F-35 has had a long history of massive problems. It's way over budget. It's way behind schedule. They're just now deploying these things. But
I'll ask again, did Elon Musk? You're saying yes, basically saying yes.
He could have. I don't know that
That's
he
what
did.
I heard.
So then I found this article right here that kind of like gets to the meat of the problem here.
The Marine Corps' version of F-35 has a unique feature that could have played a role in the South Carolina crash.
Unique feature.
News at 11 on Lucky 8's Action News.
You want to find out what it is? Well, actually, I'll tell you right now. So here's a picture of it from the front. I guess looks pretty cool. So the feature was, let's see if they got another show. They got a little picture. So here, the feature is it's got an auto eject that can trigger if the plane becomes destabilized, and it's one of the few planes that has an auto eject because. Holy Jesus Christ, if that fails, it's going to throw you out of the cockpit.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So basically, if it decides that there's something wrong, it'll throw you out. And I got to wonder whether or not they added that during testing because of how bad it was going. Along those same lines, though, so interestingly, one of my drinking buddies is a former fighter pilot. He's a current commercial airline pilot. And he said, we were asking him because we're like, so what do you think? And he's like, dude, you can hit that thing doing anything, like turning around to get your coffee or waving at somebody and dropping your hand. He's like, you could easily trigger it, but that's when we didn't know it had to auto eject on it.
Wow.
Now, however, here's a weird thing. So we don't know that was actually it. In fact, don't try to Google what actually happened, because I think there's enough AIs writing articles out there now to where literally everything did such and such cause the crash.
I'm telling you right now, AI took over this plane and they're becoming alive.
They actually wrote that. They said, well, was it hacked? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. My favorite, though, which I think is funny, we need to look into this because I hope this is what did it. Small arms fire.
Oh,
I think some guy on the ground in South Carolina took a shot at it when it came over.
It's probably the guy that we talked about in the news with that hat on, making the noise, going, ee!
Yeah, he did it.
If it's 100 feet above the ground, why not? Why not take a shot?
I know. Hey, there it is. I got my gun right here. I bet I can hit that. Hold on.
Yeah, I want to knock that thing down.
And if that's true, we'll never know, because no way in hell are they going to admit that. But I hope it is. But so here's a weird, interesting thing about this. So what they mentioned, of course, there's no video of this, right? Well, what was fun is that down in the bottom of the article, they did mention that video does exist of the auto ejector thing actually going off in use. So let's take a look at that. It's only about a minute long. Here it is.
Your tax dollars at work, ladies and gentlemen.
It's already landed, and then something goes wrong, and I'll be damned if I know what actually happened here. We don't want that.
Hey, babe. I'm sorry,
Go
babe.
back. Hey, babe. Look, now it's trying to give me all kinds of other crap. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, how does technology work?
I know, seriously. All right, we're back at it. So anyway, it's already landed, and you can see what's going on in the background here. So these things also, they got VTOL, so it's just going to come straight down here. I actually can't tell what screws up here exactly. But it's obvious something screwed up. All right, so now he's down, bouncing a little bit.
Oopsie.
Whoops.
Wow. Here we go.
Oh, I see. So it's like it's a Spirit airline.
Yeah, it's watch this. Look, here he goes.
There he goes.
It's too low for that.
Nice.
It's too low for that.
Oh, shit. And it threw him out. Wow.
Yeah. It literally threw him out.
So
wow.
It's not only does it have an auto eject system on it, but it sucks.
Wow. Was that him that was flying, or his seat?
No.
I don't know.
No. Well, it was both actually.
Seat was on the parachute, and the man was flying.
So those planes can land like that?
Yeah.
That fucking plane landed itself
I feel
somewhere.
like that's not landing.
That
wasn't landing.
That plane is hiding. Dill, what would you rather have in your barn? A meth head or a sentient wild card F-35?
That's a tough question. Because I've already had a meth head in my barn.
Right.
Maybe I'd try the other
this
just to see.
It's alive.
Yeah, I caught him in there and he took off and the cops got him. But
do you think the sheriff? Do you think the sheriff would take an F-35 as easily as he took a meth head?
Probably not.
Johnson County Sheriff here in Indiana, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Johnson County Sheriff.
All right.
The Johnson County Sheriff Department, thank those guys so much for catching my meth head.
Yeah.
And getting them away from me.
Hey, if you need a meth head caught and you're near the Johnson County area,
they know.
Give the old sheriff a call. He'll snag him quick.
You don't even have to call 911. We called non-emergency and said, "Yeah, there's a guy," and then it was all over after that.
He's kind of druggy.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know he was druggy till they caught him and said, he had a bunch of drugs on him. I said, I did not know that. And then I got nervous because I too had a bunch of drugs on me, and I was trying to get away. So.
They're like, I'm gonna go back to my barn.
Yeah.
Did you go look? Maybe that's where he's been stashing it.
I did look. The barn's a mess. The back half's blown over from a tornado. It's just a mess. So I couldn't tell if he'd done anything in
you would want to stash a load of meth.
It is. Yeah. That's right at it.
It's probably in there. I'm gonna go find it.
You could be sitting on, you could be sitting on a reward.
Yeah. Or meth.
Yeah.
Just
sell it.
I mean,
money.
I want to say if you want to remain in good, what's the word I'm looking for? Graces. Thank you,
Yes,
Christine, with the Johnson County Sheriff's Department. you're going to want to turn that in.
You might get another one, and you got to call them back.
So you're going to want to turn that one in.
I mean, once you find one meth head, it means usually there's a lot more in the walls.
It's like, they're like cockroaches.
That's what I mean.
Right?
Yeah.
One.
They all know each other, yeah.
You give the first one away, and they're like, what a good man he is.
Yeah.
And they don't expect it from selling the rest.
I don't have an answer for your question. I don't know which one I'd prefer yet. I'll let you know when it happens.
John Fetterman mocks fondling Lauren Boebert for grabbing the hog during that very touchy theater performance. The Democratic senator jokes that he will also take up vaping in dress code row.
Yeah.
Row. Is it row? I think it's row.
Beetlejuice.
Row.
But I wish they had a dress code row in the Senate.
Yeah. That would be nice.
It was always Hawaiian shirt day and hoodie day.
Yeah, it is now for sure. So there's a lot to unpack here because this is kind of a three-dimensional news article. We talked last week about Lauren Boebert going to see Beetlejuice the musical and getting thrown out for shenanigans. So
double fisting it.
Yeah, well, we didn't
jerking
know
that magic getting her titties rubbed.
Yeah, that video didn't surface until after last week's live stream. We'd already laughed about it, and then it turned out they were grabbing each other and doing stuff and other things. So,
old-fashioned theater group.
Now, I don't know the order of events that happened after this, other than everybody talked about that all weekend. But then it turns out that there's some reason, meant to look it up, I didn't. They're going to change the dress code so John Fetterman in the Senate, so Fetterman can wear a hoodie and cargo shorts. I'm not sure why.
Cool.
I think it's because he just likes
okay.
Because
as long as they run out of money and quit doing stuff.
Like, who gives a rat's ass if you're wearing a fucking suit? Who cares what you're doing in there?
So one thing that I liked about it, though, is that for years and years and years, the Republicans are unable to cry decorum, but it doesn't work anymore after the last 4 years. And sure enough, it was what's her name? Marjorie Taylor Greene tried to say that this was destroying decorum, and Fetterman pointed out that she posted photos of Hunter Biden's dick into the congressional record, so we're not telling anybody. Yeah. Decorum.
Yeah,
if I can't put one dick in the records.
Yeah.
Sue me, right?
How many dicks you got in the records, Christine?
A lot.
I've lost so many dicks.
I told you I love the dicks.
Yeah. Anyway, so the Republicans are trying to make a deal out of it, but they kind of can't after the last 5 years say that there's some kind of a problem with Fetterman wearing cargo shorts up there. He's basically been going after people online too. In particular, he reminded, where's that quote? I got to get this quote up here. Where's my damn window too? He said, there you go. So you figure if I take up vaping and grabbing the hog during a live musical, they'll make me a folk hero. It's probably
yes.
Right. I will.
I do dig his G. Gordon Liddy mustache. And he's got going on here.
There's an action right there. So what's wild about this is, I don't know if I pulled the article. I think so the follow-up, Susan Collins is threatening to wear a bikini.
Thank God.
Yeah, and in case you forgot what she
really
looks
where
like,
we're at in the politics.
Yeah, do it, sis. Fucking from Maine or something, right? Isn't she from Maine?
Maine or one of the cold ones. Anyway, so she's going to be wearing a bikini, I guess.
I can't wait.
Wow.
Great. Yeah.
I've never been so entertained with politics.
Ever. I know.
I'm saying, like, this is where we are now.
I know.
Her, you know, she's never trimmed that bush ever. It's going to be pouring out of that bikini. You'd be like down to her knees.
I hate to speculate,
say, man, you can't bring your cat in here. Oh, I'm sorry. That's
oh no.
You have a notepad. Wow. Get Boebert over here.
The visual, I don't need it.
Get Boebert over here with a pair of scissors.
Exactly. So anyway, meanwhile, they're trying to pass a budget bill and they totally failed. Not because they're having this argument, but they just shut it down. So there's not going to be a budget. We're going to shut the government down again because it's September.
Yeah.
Well, shut it down. It's a dang circus right now, anyway.
Yeah. So
break.
Now they can't blame the Dems this time for shutting the government down. It's their fault.
Yeah, they can't even throw a bill, so it's like, well, all right. So it goes. So this is interesting. Nobody saw this unless they were Canada.
India issues alert on Canada travel amid Sikh murder row.
Row?
What is with this word?
That's a row. It's a row. It's from Britain.
Why are we rowing today?
So that's what they call a fight in the British Isles.
Yes.
I
How
know
they call an elevator a lift and an apartment a flat.
Gosh.
Yeah, and they spell things wrong too. It's really weird.
Yeah,
English.
And they call aluminum aluminium. They add a letter in the pronunciation.
I feel like they don't though. I feel
They
like
do.
that's
They add a I.
It's spelled differently.
Spelled differently. That's what it is.
I know.
They add an I.
Why? I don't know. They just did it. Yeah, it's because we're England.
Because they add U's. Why can't they add
Because
I's?
you know what? They're a bunch of fucking inbred islanders.
Are they though, or is that?
Yes, yes. My people are from there.
Are you trying to start a war with England? Let's take it easy.
Again,
look, man. If Canada can pick fights with India, I'm gonna fucking start picking fights with England.
Yeah. So what's going on is really kind of wild. So apparently there's this guy. And I think that's the dude in the picture there. He's a Sikh. He's also a Canadian national. And apparently a bunch of dudes jumped him outside of Vancouver like a week ago and executed him right on the street.
Wow.
Yeah, this guy. There you go.
Yeah.
It's there you go. Looks like what's his name from What They Do in the Shadows. But anyway, so he got executed.
Matt Berry.
Yeah, there you go. It's Matt, yeah, exactly. So and apparently then Trudeau pops off and says that the Canadian government has evidence that the Indian government set those guys over there to kill him.
Yeah.
But he hasn't actually produced the evidence. But on the other hand, that's a weird thing to say if you got nothing to back it up.
That's pretty strong if you don't know something.
Yeah.
It was if they did this, and you better fucking be able to back that shit up.
Yeah. So it made India mad because the guy that died, he was a separatist leader and they don't like them over there. And also they've kind of got a authoritarian dude over there. So they started ejecting diplomats and they actually even issued a travel warning, an advisory for Indian nationals and students in Canada saying that they're in danger of being in Canada because the Canadians are going nuts and being weird and all kind of, whatever. So anyway, they want all the Indian nationals to register over at this website over here, mydad.gov.in. It's actually
my dad.
My dad.
My dad's a different website, I think.
That's a whole different website.
That's my dad.
Trust me, I know.
Yes. Oh my God.
The voice of experience.
Here we go again.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, so I guess, but here's the thing. I'm pretty sure Canada has nuclear weapons, don't they? I mean, maybe.
Do they?
I don't know.
Canada?
Know.
What would they?
Yeah, they do. They're being stored here in America. Well,
their entire military too. Yeah.
Excuse me. Can we bother you to get our nukes back?
Yeah. So I mean, would that be weird if India nuked Canada over this? I mean, I don't think it's
sorry.
Whoops. Yeah. What would they? Why would they do that?
I don't know, why are they doing any of this?
Why? Like, who's good? What are they going to do to one another, India and Canada? It'd be a bunch of sanctions.
Yeah, well, that's basically it. I mean, they're going to it seems like you can accelerate it. I'm keeping an eye on it in case it's just kind of weird because literally nobody in the United States knows anything about this. We have not even heard of it.
Because the Canada's picking a fight. What are you going to do?
What are we going to do exactly?
Go for it, buddy. We got our own problems.
Fight? What if Canada popped off on anybody? What does this even look like?
I'm saying. Fucking Trudeau.
They're just pointing at everyone and being like, sorry.
Yeah. Trudeau was not apologizing in his little speech where he was going, if you did this.
Yeah, he's mad.
Yeah, he was kind of furious.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll keep an eye on this one in case more funny stuff happens. So far, we're right on track for something. We'll see. We will see. Okay. A little bit of geopolitics this week.
Kim Jong-un's hot Russian summer included a trip to see a walrus show, a ballet date, and a farewell gift of exploding drones.
Okay. Whoa. That's Kim Jong-un on the right?
No, he's on the left.
No, that's not him?
I know. I have the problem.
Was this one event? He just, the ballet was the walrus, and then there were drones involved at the show.
I'm sure of it.
I don't think so, but Anyway, when this got posted to FARC, whoever submitted also said, "What is a walrus show?" Sound like a show. I'm like, walrus show.
Maybe he really likes Fantasia, but can't get Disney over there. So they made their own with a walrus and a Komodo dragon.
The reason this even came up was because for some reason NPK thought that the best photo they took the entire trip was taken at the walrus show.
The walrus show. Well, there he is. Walrus drinking a bottle of hooch.
That's right. He's downing. He's just drank his 10th bottle of vodka.
The Walrus Show is SeaWorld. That's what's going on.
I love look at how they're dressed so formally too.
Yeah.
Like they are dressed up for this.
Better than Senator John Fetterman.
Right?
Yes. Decorum.
God damn it.
You think
at least Marjorie Taylor Greene was dressed up?
Do you think there's any groping going on during that show?
Oh yeah.
Does this pass the Bobert test for jack off handy or jack off worthy? Would you jerk a guy to a Walrus Show?
Yeah, maybe they're trying to teach the walrus how to do it. Look,
didn't they call this a ballet in that article? Didn't they say ballet?
They said ballet too. And so Christine's question was this all the same event? Was it a ballet with walrus and exploding drones?
Yeah, it looks like a ballet move to me.
That must be the clown who's like, oh, here comes Drunky. Oh.
Yeah.
He's ruining the ballet. No, he's part of it. He's brilliant. Yeah, we love Drunky.
Yeah,
it's like Cirque. It's like they can't get Cirque there either, so they have to have walruses do it.
Walrus shows, yeah, exactly. They gave him a bunch of presents too, by the way. So the exploding drones they gave him 5 kamikaze drones, which I feel like that's a bad idea.
Who gave who kamikaze drones?
The Russians. They gave 5 kamikaze drones to Kim Jong-un. They gave him some kind of a fighter jet drone of some kind. Yeah, Duranium-25 aircraft type reconnaissance drone. 5 kamikaze drones, and then also my favorite, a special set of clothing that Russians say is invisible on thermal imaging.
Emperor is naked.
Yeah. They probably went to fucking Russian Walmart and bought some of those radio controls, just fucking like little toy drones. They're like, these are going to kill anybody you want. And look,
they're setting him up.
Nobody can see you.
Yeah,
wear this suit. You're gonna think you're naked, but you're not. Just walk out. Nobody's gonna see
fucking
you.
Go to the Walrus Show, and you can sneak into the Walrus Show.
Nobody will know you're there.
No one will see your penis.
Yes. Yeah. I have more questions than answers. Unfortunately,
their equipment is all falling apart when they're fighting Ukraine. How do they have anything worthy to spare to give to fucking Kim Jong-un?
I guess they figure that everything they give him is so much better than anything they have that he's going to be fooled. Maybe. I don't know.
There's no way they're giving him good shit.
No, there's not.
No. They're just playing
good compared to North Korea.
Yeah.
They're playing a prank on him. It's just a long turnover prank. It's going to take a while for him to figure it out.
Maybe they got those off of Temu.
Yeah, or next week we're going to find out that he got the Kim Jong-un was assassinated by a drone explosion.
What if? What if it's the drone is in?
What if the drone takes his clothes and flies away?
Yeah, maybe it was they got Prigozhin that way, so who knows?
What if military aircraft is the new orcas attacking ships? Just like suddenly all the military aircraft is turning on the people.
Yeah, that's what happened. The orcas hacked in. That's what happened.
Yeah,
we're
fucking
done.
Dolphin Neuralink.
Yeah,
we're take that, Elon. The Dolphins beat you.
It's over. We're doomed.
This is a good apocalypse, though.
Oh, here you go. Speaking of apocalypse,
really good one.
Good. Yeah, here you go. How about
Toyota is making an AI-trained breakfast bot in kindergarten for robots.
Yeah.
Finally.
Is that a robot that makes breakfast for you?
So let's go review. Every word in this sentence is true. Toyota, the car manufacturer, is making AI-trained robots that make breakfast.
Well, I mean, Honda makes robots. They all make robots, these companies.
Yeah.
They all have robotics divisions.
They do have robots. Yeah.
Especially in Japan. Every car company has some sort of robotics division over there.
So here's the robots are making crepes or something here. I'm going to get good at. We're not going to listen. Get over here.
Like Honda leads the world in robot.
Yeah, and Toyota does too. So apparently what they've been doing, and tell me if this sounds like a good idea. What they've been doing is they've hooked AIs up to these robots, and then instead of like programming them to make breakfast, they just show them, and then the robots can do it.
Nope, that's a bad idea.
It depends. All night movie fest with your robot. First thing I'm going to do, robot, is show you a bunch of weird movies for you to
there's
learn
making
from.
a sandwich here.
No.
Look at that. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
It's so slow.
Am I doing good, Mom? It's in kindergarten.
Give
faster.
It a break. I'm hungry.
It's reading a cookbook, apparently, too.
Is this how you treated your poor daughter?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
It does the dishes now, man.
Make me breakfast.
If it does the dishes, well, that's a whole other.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is it going to help me?
Well, it can do
my toilet already washes and blow dries my
butthole for you.
That's not a real robot.
No,
that's a man.
That's a dude.
Do you get Trevor? Does he come with it? Do you get a guy?
You better hope. Yeah, like
there's always a guy sitting in the corner in your house from now on.
Yeah,
driving the robot.
He's got to do it first, and then it follows up.
The man disappeared, and now the robot's alone. So that
we're all gonna
enjoy your sausage.
Yeah, now the robot only knows how to make a sandwich according to that fucking man. What if that man sucks?
Yeah, right. Maybe he's bad at sandwiches. I don't know.
Yeah,
you think Toyota makes cars?
Greatest sandwich artist to teach that robot. Who was that guy?
Jared.
Yeah. See, great. Great. Now that
he was good at
you don't want Jared teaching robots anything around kindergartners. You do not want that.
Not in kindergarten, no.
hey, F-35, do you know about kiddie porn? What?
Exactly.
The fucking robot network's already onto it. Destroy them.
Yeah, we're all gonna die. They're gonna make
all those robots making one plate of scrambled eggs and a side of toast.
That whole room full of people to make a plate of scrambled eggs.
Yeah. Scrambled eggs.
The opposite of deja vu exists, and it's even more uncanny.
Oh,
here's a picture of it.
Yeah, what's the opposite of deja vu? Isn't that like life?
Vujade,
right? That's an old George Carlin joke. He's like, that's it. The feeling that none of this has ever happened before is what he called it. Now, here's the weird thing. So this article is actually written by the people that did the study. And they were kind of writing about it because they won an Ig Nobel Prize, and they were trying to explain that their research wasn't complete garbage, because it is kind of neat, they say. But basically, they call it jamais vu instead of vujade, which I like vujade better.
Oh,
yeah. So déjà vu is French for you've already seen this. Jamais vu is French for you've never seen this.
Jamais vu.
Jamais vu. So they what they found is basically they said when you have déjà vu, your brain kind of dissociates from an event. And that's why it happens. And it's kind of like a little bit of a glitch. It's a memory correcting thing. But they said that a rare phenomenon, and I guess they were just like drinking and sitting around trying to come up with study ideas. The more rare phenomenon is when you dissociate and something you're very familiar with looks strange to you all of a sudden.
J-Ma-Boo, what is that thing?
Yeah. Like they said their example, and this makes sense, was musicians who have played a song 100 times before, like in the middle of a performance, just forgetting it. And I'm like, okay.
What is that? What is that called in the sports world? Where the twisties, right?
The what? Maybe this sounds like
about the
twisties.
When you're in theater and you do it in the middle of a run, suddenly you forget your line. That's called you go up. It's called going up on a line.
Yeah, that's jamais vu.
Yep.
No,
jamais vu. I went up last night.
Yeah.
It is the twisties. I'm not wrong. It's just literally, even though, the yips too. Yeah, the yips. That's
they mentioned the
golf. Yips and golf, and then twisties and gymnastics, I think, is what it is.
And then the zoomies.
And then the zoomies.
Zoomies are what cats. That's what cats get at night.
Yeah, it's like cats get around 11 o'clock when you're trying to go to bed. You got to run around. Anyway, so the guy said that the one problem that with their study is that after they did it, they found out that somebody had done this research in 1907, and they just didn't find the paper. And they're like,
they lost the paper.
Well, they just didn't know it existed. So
whoops.
Yeah, they said if you want to trigger this in yourself, the fastest way to do it is say the same word over and over again. Yeah. And after about 35 or 40 times, you'll trigger. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but you totally can if you want to.
Oh, man. What if you do it in a mirror looking at yourself? Will you go in an altar like Bloody Mary?
I think
then Beetlejuice shows up and fondles you.
He rubs your titties.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was. So anyway, kind of a neat little study there. I just want to pass that along there.
Wow.
Oh yeah, this is a follow-up.
Danish artist told to repay museum 67,000, I assume, pounds after turning in blank canvases.
Take the money and run. Didn't work.
So we talked about this on the show because it happened in 2021, and basically what happened was he got hired to make an art installation, and I don't remember if they told him it was going to be called "Take the Money and Run" or not. And I think they did tell him that. I'm not clear on that. Anyway, so what he did was he basically showed up and installed a blank canvas, and then he took the money and run.
And
so that was the earlier story. Now that's actually kind of clever. I was like, okay, I'm not really up for modern art, but that's good.
It's funny. It's funny. Yeah, it's a good joke.
Well,
I mean, if a
you
man
know,
can
it's
tape
funny.
a fucking banana to a wall, take the money and run's great.
Yeah. So the Danish Museum, however, did not think that was funny. They sued him. And what's funny was they paid him 100,000 euros to come up with it, and they sued him wanting all the money back, and the court ruled that it had to be less actual work that he did for him, which ended up they decided that the process of coming up with the idea and then putting that thing on the wall was 33,000 euros. So they only had to pay 67 back.
Huh.
It's a good rate of pay, right?
I mean, I guess it's
Yeah.
lame. It's lame
Is
that
that-
they
I
didn't fucking take the hit and go
Yeah.
like, joke's on us. We get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need the lawyers to weigh in here and see
Yeah.
if this is a valid lawsuit or not.
Take the
Like
fucking hit.
Well, in
Danish
Europe.
Museum. Jesus Christ.
in Europe.
In
They're
Europe.
fucking Danish. They've been robbing people financially since the beginning of money.
It's their pastime over there.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah.
Fuck you, museum. You got money. You're sitting on all kinds of money. You don't tell this artist.
Yeah. So,
Edgy.
so there's the follow up. I doubt there'll be another follow up to that, but I'm gonna keep my eyes open.
All
All right, my favorite article of the week right here.
Oh, feces covered man on LSD, cocaine, and marijuana shows up in Dill's barn.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. It's the same guy.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same joke.
I
Christine.
met that
Good job.
guy.
Good job. Good job.
Good job. Yeah. So what's funny was this first appeared in a different news source, and they didn't mention that he was covered in feces or on LSD, cocaine, and marijuana all at the same time. So apparently what happened was that he's a Bills fan, and they had a football game on Sunday, and they don't know why any of this seemed like a good idea. But apparently, if you do get really drunk and then take a hit of acid and then do some cocaine and marijuana also, you might crawl into a porta potty and roll around in there for a little bit, then strip all your clothes off and run down the street, at which point the cops will show up and chase you, and then you will scale a 10-foot fence and jump down a giant hole. And then they have to...
He was real life Mario, man. Come on.
Exactly.
Wow.
Can't get down on him for that.
He popped out of that Mario hole and took off.
Oh man.
Yeah, there's a great quote. This is the site. He fell down that hole, I guess, is what they were saying.
Yeah, he did.
Pretty big.
Yeah,
Yeah. You had to wash
Scaled
the
a 10-foot
feces off.
fence. So I like what the cops had to say about it here. They got a great quote. I want to pretend that's a picture of him, but I think
Yeah, I wish it was him.
Yeah. Here we go. This is the cop. Here's what the cops had to say. We always try to stay 4 or 5 plays ahead because our job is to prevent incidents. But when someone takes LSD, cocaine, and marijuana, and they're drinking and running into traffic and scaling a 10-foot fence, we can't prevent everything. Yeah.
He was naked when he scaled his fence.
They don't train you in what are they even training the cops up there? If
All I
they
know
don't train for this.
is that guy.
Well,
should
if I
teach
was a
some
police
parkour.
officer, if I was a police officer and a guy was covered in shit, I would do that slow run, like, I can't get you.
I mean, I would watch it like, well, look at him, he's climbing a pole.
Yeah,
He's
like,
nude and climbing a pole. He's covered in shit, climbing a pole.
Yep.
That is skilled.
And then he fell down a hole, and he couldn't get.
You know, you're gonna run out of juice at some point.
Yeah, I was like, man, can you imagine like that? So somebody's got to get him out. Who is it?
Oh man.
I mean, at least maybe in the hole
Not
there
me.
was some mud.
Hopefully, yeah, that's like the only possible
Mud bat that poo off.
Yeah. Yes. Anyway, they had a busy time up there, and
I wonder what was going on in that guy's head.
I mean,
Like what was he thinking he was doing?
well, maybe he's looking for the clown. Like
maybe.
Yeah, there's
Maybe
a
he
clown
thought
in
he
here
was-
somewhere.
Maybe he's saving the world in another dimension, and we're judging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I hope so.
You
I
know?
hope so. Definitely, it is other world for sure.
It's all about perspective, right?
It is. All right, now the most useless article of the week.
Denise Richards and Charlie Sheen's daughter Sammy is struggling to quit vaping for breast surgery.
Oh man!
Oh,
Hard hitting. Only the hardest hitting stories right here at Fart.
I told you this is the most.
why is
most purpose-
vaping and breasts together all the time in the news right now?
Because it's great SEO. I mean, we found it. I guess that's.
Why is Denise Richards still getting boob surgery?
No,
it's not
it's
her,
her
it's her kid.
daughter.
Yeah,
It's her daughter
Yeah.
Sammy.
How old's Sammy?
19.
Well,
Is
I
that Sammy
assume-
in the circle?
I-
in the
I would fully expect
circle.
Charlie Sheen's daughter to get
Make bad
boob
choice.
jobs and
Yeah.
do all the horrible things you're supposed to do as an LA woman.
Yeah, so she says she posted
Boob
on
jobs are
TikTok.
not a bad thing. The vaping is the bad thing.
Well, so I looked on TikTok. She posted a video. I watched it.
19.
It's a dumb video, so we won't have to look at it. But basically what's going on is that she needs to get breast implants, she thinks, because she lives in L.A. and it's required.
What did I just say, Christine?
It's required.
You're yelling at me. The article backed it up.
No, just because I've known plenty of women who got breast enhancements just for enhancement purposes. Not because it's stupid. Your bodies are beautiful, ladies, just as it is. But if you want to get
LA pressured this 19-year-old girl,
I will back you up.
It's LA.
Boob fight.
Boob fight. They passed a law saying you can't live in LA if you know boobs. Or I assume that's it.
Is that your Christine's teen talk?
It is, yes.
I go to high school and convince kids to get boob jobs.
Or not.
Texas.
Or not.
Yeah,
or not. It's up to you.
It's a free country, except in Texas, where you
it's not a free country in LA. You have to get a boob job. That's what I'm saying.
They even check on the way in. There's a big gate.
They do scar checks.
Yeah, so the weird thing about this was I had to read it because I was like, no, why do you have to quit vaping to get a boob job? And apparently it's not because you're inhaling all the time, which is what I thought it was. But no, apparently there's something about having nicotine in your system that means you can't get a boob job. And I cannot explain that.
Okay, so I can actually answer this as someone that quit smoking. So I'm on, I think, my second month having quit smoking. And we're talking like real smoking, not just vapes. But here's the thing. So my husband actually had full mouth surgery, like major mouth. He's got like the cost of a luxury SUV in his mouth.
Major mouth surgery.
He had to quit smoking because the dentist said he was not going to do the surgery unless he quit smoking, because apparently the nicotine causes it just makes your veins or your arteries small and inhibits the healing process. And so therefore, with the amount of money that we're spending on his mouth, they said that his mouth actually comes with a warranty unless he's been caught smoking, which they can tell with, mouth dental surgery. So they won't cover any incidents, and it will reject everything. But no, and that's different. Jeff said that the vasectomy doctor, no, and that's different because what are you doing with the vasectomy? You're literally chopping, you're like, they're soldering. I watched my husband's vasectomy. It was great. It was
awesome.
It was awesome. Like little smoke came up and everything because they are literally soldering veins in your balls. It's great.
And the guy left my little pieces on the tray after he left the room for me to dress, and I was like, oh my God, there it is.
So it inhibits the healing, and that's why. So being that they're implants, same as my husband, except with the teeth, not the boobs, being that they're implants, they'll get rejected if you're inhaling nicotine. So that's what it is. It's a rejection thing.
I figured it was real, but I couldn't really.
It is real.
Put the two together.
So there it is. There's your TED Talk for the day.
Yes, thank you. That's what's
Quit
the
smoking.
reason why.
Boring.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Talk about tits some more.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, let's move it along here because it's
more boobs news, please.
I don't got more boobs. Oh, I got a fun one here though. This is good.
Samuel L. Jackson popped up in a commercial for a British bread company and gave maybe his best performance ever.
According to Uprocks, that is.
According to Warburton's.
The finest in trash pop culture news.
I don't know that they're not in a position to judge. So I watched the video. It's not bad. Here, let's check this out.
But is it his best acting ever?
No, probably not.
Sorry.
Hi. I'm Jonathan Warburton, chairman of the UK's largest family bakery. Now, I'm a good guy, family man. But sometimes Johnny Lovely Crumpets won't cut it. Sometimes you need Samuel L. Jackson to play you in a commercial, because when I see this from Steve up in my socials, it unleashes a furious anger in me. Jonathan, I love your toasty loaf, but I've seen other toasty loaves in the shops that look exactly the same. What gives? What gives? What gives, Tweety Pie, is me, Jonathan Warburton. I give. And hell, Baker's scoring, Steve. You see, the righteous baker suffers the slings and arrows of temptation at every turn. Sure, we could pack our toasty loaf full of so much run-of-the-mill wheat it'd make your mama cry, but would we? Hell no.
Who was that?
Jonathan Warburton?
We packed at 147 years of baking passion! Like my father, and his mother. We get up hella early and we stay up hella late.
Thanks, Wuss.
We test for softness, butterability,
Is that robot again?
bounce back ability. Yeah, that's a thing. And only once our doughyologists have 3D scanned
commercial. It's so long.
It is. Almost done.
Package just for you. So you go ahead and grab yourself some wannabe Warburton's Toasty Loaf, Steve, because they all taste the same, right? Right? See, this is the real Warburton, and this here is the real Warburton's Toasty Loaf. Something like that, J-Dubs?
I couldn't have said it better myself.
All right.
I can't imagine how they afforded Samuel L. Jackson.
That's a lot of time.
For the mini film that he did. And he is brilliant in it. It's also really hilarious, and he looks like he's having a blast.
He does.
So, like,
my question is he doing this because literally he's on strike over here and he's got to make money somehow?
we haven't been on strike that long for them to crank out that commercial.
He's also rich. He doesn't have to do anything he doesn't want to.
Yeah, true that. Like, it's just the fact that he's having so much fun because it comes
you can
screaming through his performance that he's having a good time doing it. So it's like, what do they got going on over there at Warburton that they can make Samuel Jackson so happy that he turns out this awesome commercial?
Well, free bread, I guess. That's all they got.
I mean, is that it?
They probably sent him the script. He probably did it for free.
Yeah,
he's like, oh, this is great. I'm
like,
going
this
to go
is
do
fucking
it.
hilarious.
Yeah. Or he did, or maybe even improv.
He got a complimentary box of Toasties, maybe.
Yeah. Lifetime supply, man.
Yeah, we'll give you Warburton Toasties for a year.
Maybe it's good bread. I've never
Mr. M. Jackson.
Yeah. So anyway, I thought that was worth it.
I want some after seeing that.
I do too now.
I feel like we need to dedicate like a full hour to like Japanese commercials, like American celebrities starring in foreign commercials generally, but Japanese commercials are especially good.
I also want to pull all those old crypto.
And at the same time, we can order stuff from Temu. We'll just make a whole event out of it. The international show.
Or the things they're advertising.
Fark International.
That's true. You could just do the Temu show and it saves
right,
us from buying all the shit. We make other people buy it.
We need to.
And we could do live unpacking or whatever it's called. Unboxing videos.
Let's make Fark buy it.
Yeah. No, I love that idea.
Corporate credit card?
Yes. Give me the credit card.
Drew suddenly went quiet.
This is my reaction when I see
monkey out of there.
Look at that cat.
That monkey in their house. Oh, it's a bat.
Cat says, "Do not move."
It's like, oh god,
it looked like a monkey sitting there.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
that here comes the cat. Don't see me. Don't see me. That kid has pulled that.
This is absolutely my reaction when I see children.
Look at how far back that cat's ears are. It's like, I am gonna atomic paw you in about 3 seconds, child.
Finally, I'm gonna take us out with a video from Dill's farm.
Oh, here we are. It's my farm again.
It's Dill's wife.
There it is.
No,
where's the meth?
Yeah.
Why are you in
That's
the
River.
Living goats in the tub.
That's River the goat.
Yeah.
Friendly.
Do not eat that though. It's metal. Like you see all these weeds around, and the whole reason we got you was to eat the weeds, and you're eating that instead. Okay.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're so strange.
Yep, that's River.
Yeah.
Friendliest goat.
River, what a good goat.
Standing around
River Billy Hilljack is the full name.
Come out and eat weeds like your sister.
Goats in the Tub is a great attraction name. There's a place in crossing from Georgia into North Carolina called Goats on a Roof. Goats on the roof, and they've got like goats on the roof of this big building and like little walkways and all kinds of
neat
goat things, and you go feed the goats.
Ooh,
goats in a tub, though.
Goats in a tub.
That's what I'm saying.
People to sit in the tub with a goat.
Yeah,
that's right.
And at Halloween, meth head haunted barn.
Yeah, there you go. It's really scary.
Or just
did we tell
meth head barn escape room?
Yeah.
Did we tell the story of my barn before we went live, or was it?
We did.
People know that I found
we kind of summarized it up. We summarized it on.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
Chris,
I just wanted people to know.
Left.
Yeah, she left. She's like,
she went to check for meth heads in her barn.
Yeah, that's right. See if they'll
share
her
husband's mega mouth surgery.
As it turns out, we were kind of wrapped anyway, so then we're excited. Oh, she's back! Oh my god!
Oh hey,
yeah.
She's back.
Sorry, I had my grocery delivery scheduled for 4:30, and they're like 30 minutes early. I know, and there's refrigerated goods, and it's like 150 degrees outside, so I have to like run outside and grab the chicken and the lunch meat and eggs and cheese, and wow.
Now I've heard
I'm out
it
of breath
all.
because I was like literally running.
Chicken and the lunch meat.
Yeah,
I know.
That's right.
But we need to eat dinner tonight, so
yeah.
And it needs
to
if you left it out in the heat, it would have cooked for you on the sidewalk.
I know, yeah, it's self-cooking.
Thanks, Ted Cruz.
Yeah. God, I need that power grid so that I can have AC in my front yard.
Yeah.
Get you like 5 power grids off of Temu. It'll cost you like $2.
I'm still on there. Like I have bought that green slime artifact thing.
Did you buy it?
I did buy it.
Oh my gosh.
Of course I bought
Stop
it.
tempting me, temptress. I don't need this crap.
So we got to show the audience though. So hold on. Watch out.
Oh yeah, here. Let's change orientation here too. We'll put her front and center.
Hamburger head.
There we go. Okay. Get ready for the majesty, everybody.
The majesty. This is my emotional support hamburger. This is,
It's
helping?
Yeah, does it help?
Yeah, you feel better?
Do you feel, are you decompressed?
What's it smell like in there?
It smells like a hamburger.
It does?
No. That's amazing.
It smells like a pillow. So yeah, and actually my daughter took a picture because my husband was snoring the other day. And I put this on my head because he was snoring. It was really loud, and it helped. And she's got a picture of me just sleeping away with my head in a hamburger.
Why don't you put it on his
my
head?
emotional support hamburger. So this is what started these guys' obsession with Temu, because they're like, what the hell? Why do you have an emotional support hamburger? Well, why not is my question. Why don't you have one?
Your snoring megamouth surgery husband can't control himself at night, so you had to get a head hamburger.
You put on, yep.
Just like start talking to me.
What a life you lead.
There you go. Needs to be a big face on the outside of that, though.
Mayor McCheeseburger.
Yeah, it's Mayor McCheese.
The latest McDonald's character.
Just not very well. Ooh, they do need a taco pillow. I bet Temu has it. I'm gonna go look
sure
now.
they do.
I'll bet they have all the food items. Ham pillow.
Yeah, turkey pillow for Thanksgiving.
Ham on your head.
On Temu, I've stepped right up to the cliff of buying, and I just can't put my credit card number in. I feel really weird about it.
Train your bank account.
I wouldn't do the credit card thing. I would do the PayPal version. So
PayPal,
I'm doing PayPal, not credit card. Or if you so insist on using a credit card and don't have PayPal, then use a virtual, because every bank gives you those virtual one-time use numbers, right? So do it that way. Be safe when ordering from China. Look, it's an emotional
Kirby.
It's a Kirby.
Emotional support Kirby.
You wear Kirby on your head. Like he's eating.
Look at this emotional support bear with abs.
Buff bear.
Abs bear. Yeah, buff bear.
Yeah.
So we were off camera off live stream last week. We were looking up dirty body parts, I guess. Not really dirty. We're just looking at body parts. Yeah, see, there's my emotional support hamburger.
There it is.
that could be a picture of what I look like when my husband's snoring.
You really are supposed to put your head in it, it looks like. That's the instructions.
Yeah.
China, they're still making jarts over there, lawn darts.
Yeah.
Over there.
I mean, it's fashion. It's fashion. Yes, that's my favorite.
Whatever that is, we don't know.
My emotional support.
Weird Owl.
Squishy torso man.
Baby.
I feel like it was a very stubby penis.
Yeah, there you go. Then whatever
that is. In Taco Pillow, and I'm getting
there he is.
That's got to be racist.
Look at him. Look at him.
Oh.
So yes, to answer everyone's questions, Temu is like Wish.com. Everyone's heard of Wish, but with faster shipping, and they actually guarantee the shipping time.
Okay, you can stop. What are you, a fucking pyramid scheme? What are you trying to recruit? You've been selling this company for an hour, Christine.
My affiliate link is in my bio.
Is this what your job is? Is that this mystery job?
There you go.
You fucking work at the
Listen, Dill's over there shopping and showing us shit. I'm not
I like how Dill is worried about putting his credit card in, but he's using his phone to
your phone has been hacked now, by the way.
To the website. Oh, they know everything, Dill. You might as well just buy shit. They know it all.
It's too late.
Whatever.
It's too late. You've spent a lot of time on their website on your phone. It's too late.
Hey, you know what, Dill? You know what? My best friend actually has chickens as well, and she's buying all kinds of chicken costumes, and they have little arms that go over the backs of your chickens.
It's like a T-Rex.
They have like little T-Rex arms. Yes.
That's good.
So
we have some
put
of
them
those,
on your chicken.
They have little chicken helmets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get some of those.
Yeah. Actually, I think I'm gonna try to put one on my dog.
When the weasel comes around, you want your chicken wearing a helmet?
Yeah.
They have
protects their heads.
Yeah.
From the stuff.
I'm typing in chicken helmet now.
Literally, chicken helmet.
So what are you supposed to order this? You gotta order it on your phone, right? And then they steal all your info.
$1.38 for a chicken helmet. You can't go wrong. $1.38 with free shipping. You cannot go wrong.
Clearly, there's something going wrong here.
I think China's where all the crap comes from, so they have it. It's just sitting around.
You're welcome.
Well, football helmets. That's good.
Brilliant.
You think your chickens will be happy with those helmets on?
Look up wife. Can I buy a wife on Temu?
I'm sure.
Yeah, but I think the results will be not.
I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what
happens. Yeah, what could go wrong?
It's like T-shirts and stuff. I love my wife.
$3. Actual wife, $3.
I put in.
I can't believe there's not people on there.
Yeah, they're just socks and shoes.
On my husband's last nerve.
Oh.
But
anyway, so you're welcome, everybody. Happy shopping, and
let us know what you buy. If anybody in the audience buys anything this week, send us a picture or let us know what it was.
Buy the craziest thing you can find, or for Fark After Dark, you buy the filthiest thing you can find.
Yeah, we have to do that later. Yeah,
I love that.
Well, thanks a bunch for doing this again. You tell them,
all
dog.
Right, guys.
See y'all later.
Bye.
I can't even get Dale to